Money can't buy it, I can't use it. I'm so glad we're rich. What good's wealth if you don't abuse it? I'm so glad we're rich. They say it can't buy happiness, but money can keep us together. They say it can't buy love, I guess, but money still makes love so much better. If money can't buy it, I don't want it. I'm so glad we're rich. The key is how you spend and flaunt it. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm just glad we're rich.
Oh, Mr. Bannister, sir, it's time to start the show.
You're not Surly Butler.
I know. They sent over a substitute. He can't be here this evening, so they asked me to be the...
So who are you?
I am Kate. I'm a sous chef, and I brought you a little project I was working on.
A project?
Yes, you might want to take a look.
Yes.
At the napkin.
And what, pray tell, is this?
Oh, those are quite interesting. They're waffles made of rice and some curry with egg, and they're exploding. So if you bite into them, they explode. Yes, it was a recipe that we got from Julia Child. She used to make exploding muffins during World War II.
To what end?
For saboteurs. They don't really give you all the details.
They would give the Germans exploding muffins?
Yes, they did. Yes. It worked quite well, actually.
Well, don't you think we'd have some liability issues if we served those at McDonald's?
Probably, but you have to be careful who gets them. It's just a secret weapon.
See, and I would think just putting curry in a waffle would be deadly enough.
Probably.
I just doesn't know. Well, anyway.
They don't have any salt. Once you put the salt in it.
But is there any risk of them exploding now?
Not until you put salt on them.
I see.
There's no salt.
That would be contraindicated.
Ah, yes, it would be.
Okay. Do they explode when you bite into them, or just on contact with salt?
I'm not sure. I think it's when you bite into them.
Well, that may be one of the details we want to get straight.
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, I have a monologue here today, so,
all right.
you know, Surly Butler would normally sit there and laugh hysterically.
Oh, okay.
So that's your job here.
All right, I can do that. That's good.
As you know, I have my on-again, off-again relationship with Virginia McLean.
Of course.
Yes, and my relationship with Virginia McLean has hit a reef.
Oh, my.
See, a relationship.
Right,
and
yes.
it hit a reef there.
It's a bit of a
And I've been thinking lately, you know, a relationship really is, at least one with Virginia McLean, is a lot like a pirate ship.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I mean, you know, I have to do what she wants, or I'll have to walk the plank.
Oh, my.
You know, much like pirates, you know, she will call at any time with a booty call.
Uh-huh.
See, because pirates liked booty.
Yes, I know.
That's what I'm told, you know. I won't even go to my joke about the treasure chest, but and you have to agree with her on everything. So whatever she says, I have to parrot it back to her.
Oh.
See, because pirates would
right.
wear
the parrot
there and the booty and the okay.
So that's actually called active listening when you parrot it back to someone. They call it mirroring. So you could...
Not exactly my point, but yes, I will take the theory. And I need a lot of gold doubloons for whenever she sees a sail.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's very funny,
because
actually.
the ships have sails there, just
yes.
you know, there. And come to think of it, she does wear a lot of the same clothes as pirates. The puffy shirts, the frills, the bloomers.
Yes.
So you see, it's just a lot like a relationship.
Yes, a relationship. It isn't a shipwreck, is it?
You know that in addition, that's the best segue I have, to being president of Bannister Stairs. You know, we sell designer stairs.
Oh, yes. That's really funny.
Yes. I also have my fast food seafood restaurant, McDonald's, home of the Silver Stairways.
Yes.
You know, there, and you know, with various sandwiches, the quarter flounder, with or without cheese.
Yes.
The grunion rings as a side dish there,
Oh,
and
yes.
of course the big mackerel.
Oh, yes.
And now we're trying to cater to more female customers. Yes, so I'm thinking of in all McDonald's installing a new seafood buffet.
Oh, that would be interesting.
See, with sushi and salads, as opposed to a seafood buffet. It would be a seafood because they're women.
Shoes are sushi, yes.
Well, and they're women, see, so
Yes.
sushi and salad, because I know women like that. And
Yes.
and of course, at our salad bar, we'd serve cosmopolitans. Because I understand
nice.
women
Yes.
tend to like those, you know. And a shrimp cocktail.
Oh, yes.
That's made with vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
You could use little plates too. Women like those. If they're tiny plates, they think they're losing weight when they eat high-calorie foods
Yes.
and fattening foods.
Indeed. And now, you know, I did have one. I like it now, but my first experience with raw fish was very unpleasant. Yes.
What was it like?
Well, I went to this restaurant, got some bad raw fish.
Oh, no.
And the owner, Yakamoto Shi, refused to pay my medical bills.
Oh, my.
So I had to take him to court.
Oh,
So you know what that means?
can be expensive. Very expensive.
Well, no, what I was getting at is I had to sue Shi. See, because he's Yakamoto Shi, and I had to sue him for the raw fish
I see.
that poisoned me.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Well, if you have a receipt to prove that you were there, you can usually win. But if you don't have a receipt, then it's hard to prove that you were there.
Well, true. Okay, moving right along. That's all I have here. That was the fat suit.
Oh. I see. The
big
yes.
clothes.
Yes.
See, the fat suit,
Fat
the
suit,
big
I get it,
clothes. That
yes.
was the punchline to sue Shi.
Right.
Do we have a guest today?
We do. I'll get him, sir. I'll be right back.
Would you please?
Yes, thank you. I'll be right back.
Yes. Goodness.
Ah,
I don't know
here he
why
is here.
I even bother.
This is Mr. J. Strap. Yeah.
Hey, boss.
Oh, hello. Yes. Excuse me for a second while I introduce you to our vast viewing audience. Yes, hello. Welcome to another delectable episode of Bannister Banter. I'm particularly delighted to have with me today. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Jason Strapp. I work for you.
Oh, yes. Excuse me. We're delighted to have with us today Mr. Jason Strapp. It's a particular pleasure to have Mr. Strapp with us today because he is a world-renowned. I'm sorry. What do you do?
Well, I do a number of things. You might remember in the past, I've been one of your researchers, where I'll research new types of stairs and pitch them to you.
Ah, I see.
I've been gone for about 4 years undercover for working for you.
Really? Oh, yes, I remember you. You're the mole, the corporate spy.
Correct.
Yes, we had sent you undercover to get the goods on my arch nemesis, Stan Stairley of Stairley Steps.
That's right.
Yes, excellent. So were you able to infiltrate his operation?
Yeah, I found out all about their new top secret stair program. I stole all the information and erased it on their side. So now you have it.
Now I have it. Okay. So this is his latest scheme to corner the stair market.
Right.
Retail stair market. Okay, excellent. And what, pray tell, is this?
He's got a couple. The most important one we found, though, is his invisible stairs.
An invisible stair?
Yeah, it's basically stairs for people who want to go sort of incognito and only go up the stairs, and no one else knows where they are.
So people wouldn't know there's a second floor.
Right.
Or a basement, I guess.
Yeah, you could do it for a basement too.
So it's an invisible stair.
Right.
Do people want invisible stairs?
You know, a lot of people that value their privacy do. It's for that. People who also, might have zoning laws. To get around the zoning laws, just do invisible stairs.
So that no one would know.
Right, so no one would know.
Okay. Now, so everything, the steps, the railing,
The banister
the banister,
is invisible.
and even the balusters and everything. What about if it's carpeted?
The carpet is not. They couldn't figure that out. We can get our guys
They could
working
make
on it.
the wood invisible, but
They
not
could-
the carpet.
Right, they can make the wood invisible, but not the carpet. But you can have some pretty neat effects, if you have the invisible stairs and then put some carpet on it.
Yes.
It'd look pretty good.
Okay, but you just see the carpet because this could make it harder to market some of our specialty products. We have stairs that are exact replicas of famous stairs from the movies.
Okay.
Remember the stairway on Gone from the Wind?
No.
Well, there was in Rhett Butler's mansion.
Oh, right. I remember that one now. Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Now, and it took a lot of work to get the color of that stair down right, because
Okay.
we had trouble watching the old films, watching it again and again, to figure out whether the stair was Rhett or Scarlet. See, it could have been either of those colors, and we were trying to adjust it. And now, with invisible stairs, I'm not sure would have the same effect.
Well, yeah, the people who are going to buy the Gone with the Wind stairs are going to be a different group of people than the people who want the invisible
Okay.
stairs. This will give you more diverse customer
And
base.
it'll make I would guess it would make the living room appear more open because of you won't see the stair there.
Right. It's for that. You can do that, and yes.
Okay. Is there a way to toggle back and forth if you want the stair to be visible sometimes and not others?
You can, no, it's like we said before with the carpet, just put something over it.
Okay.
If you put something over it, you can see it.
But now we have ancillary products. I don't know if this will conflict with them. For example, we have the self-cleaning stairs that are sterilized, but people won't need to clean the stair if it's just
Not necessarily,
invisible.
because when dust buildup gets on the invisible stairs, you can see the dust.
Because
So-
the dust isn't invisible.
Correct. So a self-cleaning stair system you could sell as like a bonus package,
I see.
and then you could make a lot of money.
So the people
selling
won't
it.
just have globs of debris or dust bunnies just floating in midair.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, yes. Though I guess dust bunnies, that would work for Easter, but no. Okay, and then we also have the stairs with the built-in sound system
Yes.
in
Yes.
stereo. Now, how will people be able to adjust the volume or change the channel if it's invisible?
It's like I said, the people who are going to buy this kind of stairs want to be secretive. So they're probably not going to want to buy something with a stereo in it.
So this is going to be more of a niche market than retail designer stairways?
You could sell it as both, but there's definitely a niche market to it.
I mean, it's a niche within a niche. I mean,
Right, but
now we're selling.
It's your niche now, not theirs.
I see. Okay, all right. That works.
Pardon me, sir. It's time for tea.
Is
Tea
it
time.
already?
It
Goodness.
is already. It's all.
Okay.
Time is flying quite fast.
Now, how did you? Yes, thank you.
Here you go, sir.
That will be all for now.
Good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
How did you? Goodness. Oh, from the exploding. These you probably don't want these with your tea.
I already ate.
Okay, excellent. Now, Now, these stairs.
Yes.
Okay. I have a few jokes here. You know, it's much like having a cross-dressing father,
How's that?
a transparent. See, because you can see through them, and he's trans. You know.
Yes.
And getting back, I don't know if you heard my pirate analogies during the monologue, but you know, it's also a lot like an invisible ship.
How so?
See through.
Yes.
See, because you're out on the high seas and you can just people. Never mind. Nobody gets me. It's okay. It's all right. So how exactly do you spy on these companies?
Glad you asked. I've got my friend here. I'll show you.
It's a dog with a wizard's hat.
And then
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor
I don't understand.
you put a camera.
People become so annoyed by this that they tell you whatever you want to hear.
No, I put a camera in the dog. And so I can see everything that they're talking about. See and hear. I put a camera and a microphone in the dog.
And they never suspect
No, it's worked for me the past 4 years.
that there's just a dog flapping and singing, and no one says, I wonder if there's a hidden camera in there.
Oh,
Okay. All right. That's that's certainly enterprising, and they never catch on.
now?
Okay. Now, so do you have the design schematics for the invisible stairs?
Yeah, I have them on a thumb drive, and I'll give it to you.
Okay. All right. Now, have you had an opportunity to scout out any of my other competitors to see what they're up to? Stair Warehouse or
Yeah.
1 Hour Stairs?
Stair Warehouse is actually creating a line of edible stairs.
A line of edible stairs.
Edible stairs.
Now we tried that last Easter with chocolate stairs, and it really didn't seem to go over because it turns out people don't want to be eating something that they've been stepping on, or even worse, sliding down.
You can still eat it.
Yes, okay, but they're coming out with.
That's what they're working.
Now, are they going to have chocolate stairs?
I don't know.
They're just ripping
When
me
I
off?
heard they're trying to do it like a gingerbread house,
Ah,
and so they're doing it with reinforced gingerbread.
okay, so you can walk on it and eat it, but then won't your feet get sticky from walking on the? And the other problem that we found is people were getting trapped up on the second floor from eating their way to the top. But
Well, it depends on how many stay. You know, one floor wouldn't be that bad, but if you have 2 floors, of course they can do the emergency plan, which is you call and install one.
so you don't think that an emergency plan?
Yeah, it's an emergency plan that you could do. So if they eat themselves to the top and now they can't get down, you can do same-day delivery of a new set of stairs for an enormous fee.
Well, that's the problem with 1 hour stairs. See, I'm still perplexed as to how they can manufacture and deliver stairs in an hour. I can't, it takes me longer than that to get Chinese food delivered.
Those must not be quality stairs.
I see, okay. So you think, do you think that there's a market for people to buy edible stairs?
If they're really hungry.
So it's not just a flight of fancy.
I suppose
See,
not.
because
I mean,
stairs have
the one
flights, and it would be a flight of fancy because it's an unrealistic idea.
Right.
Do you know Kate, the fill-in sous chef?
We've met briefly.
Okay, because you seem to have a similar, but you're not related.
No.
Okay,
No.
you both seem to be humorically challenged.
No, the
so I didn't know.
exploding muffins do sound like a good idea, though.
Yes. Okay, let's try it this way. What do Bannister Stairs and Southwest Airlines have in common?
What's that?
They both have flights. See, because then that just goodness, not the reaction I was going for. Now, you know, one of the things we have in the works right now are the new chia stairs.
You can eat those too.
You can grow those.
Chia is like alfalfa sprouts. You can eat
Well,
them.
you know, I hadn't thought of that. So,
Yeah.
so that could just be a
And you know what?
variation.
Since it's clay on the bottom, customers can't eat themselves out, so you can market it as a safe alternative to edible stairs.
I see. Okay. All right. Now, one of the things I was a little curious about with these edible stairs. Do you, how will we show them off in the new stair showrooms if they're invisible?
Well, you just put something over it, like put a little spray paint on each stair, so you can mark it and you can say, "Here's a stair."
Here, okay.
And then they say, "Here's a stair, here's a stair, here's a stair," and then that way people will know. And then you can put a disclaimer saying this is for demonstrational purposes only.
Okay.
Actual stairs are invisible.
Otherwise, they'd have to buy them sight unseen. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Or in the case of stairs,
I actually
flight
brought
unseen.
a
So you get
sample.
the flight back.
It's
a
right over there,
sample
but
of
you
the-
can't see it. So
It's right over there.
it's right over there, but you can't see it.
Okay. Well, if it wasn't mic'd in here, I'd test this theory. Now that's another question. Aren't there liability issues from people accidentally walking into or falling off of invisible stairs?
No,
You don't think we'll get sued?
no, because you just make them sign a waiver.
Ah, okay. I like the sound. I like the sound of, much like with the stereo. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Let's see the sound. It's just okay. Fine. Be that way. So okay. So we have invisible stairs. I guess we won't have to worry about producing them in multiple colors. Now, could this also be used as a type of home security?
Yeah, it's very safe because if you're worried about intruders, they won't see where the stairs are. So you can be safe and sound upstairs or in the basement, and
Okay.
they won't know how to get to you.
So you can, right? You'll be upstairs, snug in your bedroom, and they won't know how to get up there to molest you. And likewise, okay, all right. So we could market it as a type of home security system
Right.
where people could only rob the downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, they can rob the downstairs.
Okay.
So just keep your valuables someplace else.
Okay. Now, as I said, there is some competition from Stair Warehouse and 1 Hour Stairs, but my main rival is Stan Stairley of Stairley Steps.
Right.
And we've been very, very competitive over the years. I mean, it's like I'm constantly in a staring contest with him. In a staring contest, see, because we
I
sell
know,
stairs, and
it's-
some people get into those visual.
Well, now you've got a step up.
encounters
You're a
and-
step up.
Oh yes, that's part of our slogan.
Yeah.
Bannister stairs, they're a step up, or Bannister stairs, taking stairs
To a
a
new
new level.
Yeah.
And of course, some others that I've been working on. Quality stairs, because that's the Bannister stair way.
Yes, I like it.
You did there. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. I just, see. I try. I really do. Did you hear the monologue?
The monologue was good.
I thought that
liked
was
the
comedy
monologue.
gold. I don't know. Okay.
Well, what you need is a studio audience.
A studio audience.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I'd have to interact with other people.
Oh, the peons,
I
yes.
mean, who know the great unwashed masses?
Yeah.
I'd rather just send this out on the
Well, you could do it
airwaves.
invite only. That way you can invite.
Oh,
whoever
so
you
we
want.
could have the proper ilk.
Right.
Okay, all right, I like that. Now, how much is it going to cost to build these stairs?
They're very cheap because the materials we use for it.
Oh, that's true. No one can tell that it's not a quality material.
Right. So it's
Don't have to
you
paint
just
it.
put on the invisible coating,
You don't have to.
and so you use the cheapest wood you can get, put on the invisible coating, and you're good. Don't have to, do anything to
Okay.
it.
And the invisibility formula, isn't that expensive? I guess once you've got it.
You've got it.
Now, does it take long to build these invisible stairs?
No, what you do is you build the stairs first, and then you put on the invisible coating.
I see.
Exactly.
But is it like a 12-step process
Yes.
for building the
Yes.
stairs?
It's a 12-step process, but I mean,
Right
you
up
could
the
do it
teaser.
in, a couple hours.
I see. Okay.
Depending on how much you want.
Okay. All right. That's certainly something then to consider. So
Just tell me now.
I would say then we want to rush this to market as quickly as possible. You
Pardon
know
me,
what that
sir.
means?
I'm
we
sorry
have
to
step
interrupt
on
you,
it.
sir, but it is time for us to go. We've got
Is it?
time.
Okay,
We're out of time.
excellent. Well, mum's the word. Good work. Do you want to take that with you? Or?
I'll leave this here.
Okay.
Just have them sort of look over your notes.
I see. Okay. Well, that brings us to the end of another clandestine episode of Bannister Banter. Until next time, this is Sloan Bannister saying adieu, and here's looking down at you.
I can't buy it, I can't use it. I'm so glad we're rich. What good's wealth if you don't abuse it? I'm so glad we're rich. They say it can't buy happiness, but money can keep us together. They say it can't buy love, I guess, but money still makes love so much better. If money can't buy it, I don't want it. I'm so glad we're rich. The key is how you spend and flaunt it. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm just glad we're rich.